Yo, what's good, real ones? It's Levon. Welcome back, and I'm here to drop another gem on y'all today. I don't even have my freaking iPad now that I'm actually paying attention. I kind of just cut the camera and I'm like, dang, it's been a week. Time for another video. So, we're just gonna make it happen. First and foremost, before I get into today's topic, I want y'all to head over to my Instagram at v_dz94 and follow your boy, like a couple pictures. Like, why not help me out? I'll wait. I'll give you a sec. I'm gonna find my iPad while you're doing that, so you're lucky it's nearby. So you got about like 10 more seconds. Okay, I'm gonna assume you're done now. Thank you, appreciate you. If you didn't, then I don't appreciate you, and you're a piece of garbage. I'm gonna just leave that at that. So, boom. Today's topic, man. So imagine, right? For those of you that don't have a younger sibling, just think of someone that you love. Picture them in your head, in your mind's eye. Close your eyes and just think of that person. And imagine them just being bullied by some random stranger. You know what I'm saying? Picking on them on a regular basis, talking down to them, saying I don't know how dirty they kicks are or something. I don't know. Probably a more personal attack, I would imagine. Like, just think of them just saying the worst things to this person. Like, oh yeah, you're worthless, you're useless, you're a waste of time. You're a waste of space. Despicable. And if that's actually happened to you, or someone that you loved, rather, think of that scenario. Think of how that made you feel. Did you stand up for them? Did you just let it slide? Did you let the bully just keep going at your little sibling, your little cousin? You know what I'm saying? Your son, your daughter? You just let that shit slide? You know what I'm saying? When they was coming home to you and crying and telling you the story about how much this other person hurt their feelings? First off, if you let that fly, then shame on you. You actually are a piece of shit. But if not, then you're solid. Even if you didn't follow me, it's fine. Most of us, I would imagine, just wouldn't be okay with that type of thing, right? Because that's someone that we care about, and us as the older person, as the bigger person, we want to take care. You know what I'm saying? We want to protect our loved ones, the youth. You feels me? But I just find it interesting how, so instantly we're just ready to do that for our loved ones, to do that for others, but we don't do that for ourselves. And if you're intuitive, then you probably saw where I was going with this. But we don't do that for ourselves. A lot of us don't. A lot of us haven't practiced that. A lot of us, don't stand up to ourselves. Some of us, if you're like me, have gone on for years. And for me, it's kind of past tense, even, somewhat still to this day. And some of you are still in the midst of it currently. You have been letting the negative voices just have free reign in your brain. Free reign in your brain. Probably making you go insane. I'm spitting flame, but let me stop. A lot of y'all have been letting those thoughts just, roam free and unchecked. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are just letting a lot of y'all are bullying yourselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even your fault though. these thoughts, most likely, I would assume a majority of the time, aren't original thoughts. A lot of the negative things that we think about ourselves came from external factors, you know what I'm saying? From other people. Be that, you know, people neglecting us, be that from people telling us that we were worthless back in the day when we were that young child, you know what I'm saying? How many of you are actually sticking up for your inner child when you start convincing yourself that, you know, you don't have a voice, or that your idea isn't worth time. It's not creative enough. You're not good enough. You know what I'm saying? When you're telling yourself you're useless and, you know, not worthy of being loved. A lot of those things have gone through some of your heads this past week, even yesterday, I'm sure. But in order to start eliminating those thoughts, to start getting those thoughts in check, we have to literally, at least for me, this is what's been working to, I guess, kind of get me out of that state. It took me at least a solid 2 years of just introspection, you guys. Like, seriously, it's taken a while to get to a point where I'm like, now whenever those things do come up, I'm like fully like in the third person, just aware that it's happening, and I'm like, all right, you need to check that shit. Literally, sometimes out loud, I'll be like, hey, yo, whoa, like, what the fuck are you thinking? You know what I'm saying? When I'm even just feeling hesitant about a video I want to put out. You know, because that shit still happens, I promise you. And sometimes when I go on these hiatuses, that's sometimes the main reason, you know? And it takes a lot of work, and, you know, just, you have to start loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to start loving your inner child as much as you would if it was your son or daughter, or little cousin, or little sibling, little brother. You know what I'm saying? You have to treat yourself the same way. Because a lot of the shit that we tell ourselves, we wouldn't even think. We wouldn't think to tell somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And even if we heard somebody else saying what we say, the kind of things we say to ourselves, to themselves, we would be like, hey, wait, what are you thinking? You know, because oftentimes we don't have the perspective, you know, the outside perspective, rather, to see ourselves for what we really are. Or to see ourselves as other people see us. And not that others' opinions are what's concrete, but still valid, you know? I say this to say, just be more generous, you know, generous to yourself. Be more lenient, I'd say, too. Like, even if you do fuck up, even if you do make a major mistake, or even if you don't follow through with something you told yourself you're gonna do, just being lenient, you know what I'm saying? Not beating yourself up about it. Acknowledging, like, hey, you know, even though I told myself I was about to hit the gym, you know, even though I might not have did that today, I did something else. You know, or at least I have, even if you didn't do something else to replace that action, the whole you having that conversation with yourself and not, you know, making the conscious decision to not be hard on yourself is a step, you know what I'm saying, in the right direction towards a healthier mindset. a healthier state of mind, a healthier mentality. That stuff is so crucial, you know. And people say you're crazy if you talk to yourself. Sometimes if you respond, but even just talking to yourself out loud I think is beneficial. You know, being like, hey, yo, hey, shut the fuck up. You know, your time came, it's past. You know, and even maybe, you know, for a point in time, for a point in your life, that voice was necessary. It was valid. That's what you needed to get through. But a lot of you guys have outgrown, you know, those negative voices, but it's there out of habit. It's there because that's all you knew to get through and to get by and to get to the point that you are today. But in order to elevate past the place that you are now, sometimes you gotta, you know, you gotta get rid of parts of yourself. And that's real shit. Only real shit over here. So taking a hard left, I'm about to give you guys today's word for the day. My brother, he dropped this one on my cranium about like a week ago. I was about to hit the Schmurda dance on already though. Dang, what was it? I think I saved it in my phone and I'm using that to freaking record. So today's word is gonna be, oh wait, no, found it. Perspicacity. What does perspicacity mean?
Perspicacity means the quality of having a ready insight into things, shrewdness.
Ready insight, just being, I guess, well informed and just naturally, you know what I'm saying? Or just having a lot of knowledge and a lot of insight. I think when my brother told me this word, I think he kind of saw that in me. That's why he shared it with me. But even if he didn't, I see it in myself. So there's a new word for you. Can't use it in a sentence right now. My brain's not working that way. So now you know. All right. I'm gonna call this video a wrap just cause I feel like I have nothing else to say. So y'all take it easy. Thanks for joining me on this video. Share my fucking videos. Like, if you haven't shared a video yet, then what are you doing? Why would you not want this positive word to be out there? You want the world to be a worse place? Is that what you want in your heart of hearts? If you even have one. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Y'all take it easy. Deuces.